Let's move forward and see the use cases. Problem statement: performing the analysis of bus transport in a city and provide some operational insights and suggest solution for the future business. So with this, we understand that it's a bus transportation statement, and we are already aware of bus transportation, Excel and CSV. We do have those data, and we have done some of the exploration techniques as well, right? So now what the statement want to say is that performing the analysis of bus transportation in a city. So that means it is respective to one city. Okay, and then provide some operational insights. So operational insights, we need to provide them some operational insights and suggest solutions for the business and planning. So now over here, the data which was provided to us is same, but there is a small change in it. So now that if we look out for the old data, it doesn't contain the timestamp, but now we do have some timestamp. Let's see what solution is being provided or what is exactly required from them. So they want to check out the pattern detection, or we can suggest them to do we need to do a pattern detection, then a descriptive and diagnostic analysis. Pretty good. Then forecasting and analytical insights. So all these pattern detection, descriptive, diagnostic, forecasting, and analytical insights. So all these things will be done on what? On the data set of bus transportation. Okay. So how to do all these things, how to detect pattern, how to do descriptive analysis, diagnostic analysis. So for that we have this other task. So other task means we are going to perform these 5 tasks, 1 2 3 4 5, all these 5 tasks, and these 5 tasks will answer our above problem statement and with respect to pattern detection and other skills. So let's explore each of them one by one. So usage of transport, monthly, weekly, 15 days interval by travelers on average basis per day. Okay, weekdays and weekends traveler on average basis per day, hourly average traveler per month, hourly average traveler per bus depot, forecasting of everyday travelers. Now, if we go through all these points, so it's basically getting the insights from the data we have. Let's go back and look out the data, what was provided to us and what is the new data. So this was our old data, which contains date, invoice number, charges, ticket type, station, journey, and the country. Okay, we have 3 countries as well. That's nice. But what was the relevance of this country? Why have we using these countries? This was actually the old data which we used for the explorational techniques. Now, let's go back and look for the actual new data which is being provided to us. So this is the new data which is being provided to us. This is a mock data, so it's not available anywhere. It can be taken up from the Tableau itself, and it is the mock data technically. So this is my own data which has been created. Now let's just change this to a custom date format. Okay, we can see that some of the other dates are just not matching, so we can work out with that. That's not a big deal. Okay, so this contains a lot of format issues. Anyways, we take care of this in Tableau. Now the new point is we have this timestamp. Let's rename it properly. Timestamp. Okay, so this is the timestamp, and then there is an invoice. Okay, timestamp. Then there is invoice number. Then there are charges. Then there are tickets, starting journey, ending journey, and now we have no countries left. Okay, perfectly all right. Okay, I can see that there are no missing values as well. So let's put up some missing values which might be useful for us while doing some data parts, right? Okay, fine. So we have a lot of missing data now in our data, so that means our data is pretty good, right? We have already learned how this deals with the missing data, right? So that's what we have right this instant. Because why are we taking this missing data in this? So that while data preparation we understand, or while doing some of the other things we understand, there are the values which needs to be taken care of. Okay, if you don't want, or let's say if you don't want, you can directly go up with this existing data without using an missing values. So we consider missing values so that we can take care of it. Okay, let's move forward and understand the other points with comparison to the dataset. So we have seen, so usage of transportation, weekly, monthly, and 15 days interval by traveler on average per data basis. So technically what we need to do over here is we need to have a weekly combination of each. I mean, every week, the number of passengers who are traveling. We need to check out every 15 days the number of average passengers who are traveling, and every month the number of average passengers are traveling. That's one of the good thing, right? I mean, yes, that needs to be explored. Perfectly all right. Then we need to find out the weekday and weekend travelers. So every weekday and every weekend, how many people travel? Okay, hourly an average traveler each month. So we now have a timestamp. So on the basis of that timestamp, we are going to find out how many people are traveling on weekdays every month and on that particular hour. Similarly, on every bus depot at that particular hour. And at last, we are going to forecast all the traveler. So now let's go to Tableau and understand or start doing all these tasks and use different techniques for the same.